Bathed in golden sunlight, a tranquil village nestles peacefully among rolling hills. Lush green fields stretch out, dotted with grazing sheep, as the scene exudes tranquility. A voice echoes through the valley. In a tranquil valley, where life moved at a gentle pace. The gentle pace of life in the valley unfolds. In the vast meadow, Luca reclines languidly, his youthful boredom palpable. He watches over his flock, the weight of his pastoral duties heavy on his young shoulders. A dramatic sigh escapes his lips, echoing through the tranquil meadow. Restless and yearning for adventure, Luca's spirit clashes with the stillness of his surroundings. The music mirrors his ennui, a symphony of youthful longing in the heart of the countryside. Sunlight floods the valley, painting the landscape in hues of gold and green. The air is still, holding its breath. The heavy silence stretches, amplifying the isolation. A lone voice pierces the stillness. "Wolf! Wolf!" The echo of Luca's cry hangs in the air, disturbing the peace. In the heart of the village, a day of labor is shattered by a wave of primal fear. Mara joins the frantic exodus, her face a canvas of growing terror as she abandons her work. As panic overtakes, villagers scramble uphill, each step echoing a desperate fight for survival. The music swells, amplifying the villagers' frantic flight from an unseen horror, their collective dread painting the scene. The villagers arrive in the meadow, their breath ragged, faces etched with exhaustion. Luca's laughter pierces the air, a jarring sound against their labored breathing. The meadow stretches out, empty, bathed in the innocent light of day. No wolf. The music screeches to a halt, the sudden silence amplifying the villagers' growing unease. A low rumble of angry muttering rises from the crowd, their fear turning to resentment. The air crackles with unspoken accusations, the idyllic meadow now a stage for betrayal. In a stark, unknown room, old Thomas's face is etched with grave concern. His aged eyes reflect years of hard-won wisdom. He warns with solemn gravity. "Luca, this isn't a game." His voice lowers, a shadow of disappointment crossing his features. Lying breaks trust, like a fragile vase. The weight of his words hangs heavy in the air. Under the radiant sun, Luca stands firm in the heart of the meadow, poised to repeat his trick. A ring of villagers surrounds him, their faces twisted with rage, their collective fury building with each passing moment. The music intensifies, amplifying the villagers' aggressive shouts and gestures, their frustration reaching a fever pitch. The air crackles with tension as the villagers' collective anger threatens to erupt. The unknown location radiates tension. Unspoken words hang heavy in the air. Luca stands, his posture reflecting the weight of the moment. Across from him, Mara's eyes blaze with fierce intensity. Mara's voice cuts through the silence with venomous warning. "One day you'll call for help, and no one will believe you, Luca." The echo of her words amplifies the isolation, hinting at a future filled with disbelief and abandonment. Luca remains, absorbing the impact of Mara's chilling prophecy. In the tranquil meadow, Luca sits alone as the setting sun paints the sky with fire. Long shadows stretch across the meadow, mirroring the isolation that now envelops Luca. The villagers' anger seems to fade into the background, yet a flicker of unease dances in Luca's eyes. The quiet of the meadow is broken only by the subtle stirring of the wind through the grass, hinting at the coming storm. A foreboding melody begins, weaving through the air. The golden light fades, and the meadow darkens. In the impenetrable darkness of the woods, glowing eyes pierce the night, hinting at a predator lurking unseen. A massive wolf emerges from the shadows, its presence commanding and menacing. The wolf creeps forward, its every movement calculated and predatory, as tension fills the air. In the heart of the woods, the wolf stands as a symbol of primal power. In the vast meadow, Luca stands guard, his eyes scanning the grazing sheep. The breeze whispers through the tall grass, carrying a subtle warning. The tranquility shatters as a wolf emerges from the woods. The wolf bursts forth, panic erupts. As the sheep scatter in disarray, the peaceful meadow transforms into a scene of chaos and fear. A quiet meadow day turns chaotic as an unseen threat ignites primal fear in the flock. Driven by instinct, the sheep erupt in a frenzy, scattering wildly across the field. "Wolf! Help! Wolf!" Luca's cry pierces the air, a desperate plea against an approaching danger. The music swells, mirroring the rising panic as the unseen predator closes in. The crescendo amplifies the terror as the flock's desperate flight becomes a fight for survival. Luca's cries pierce the air, but the villagers remain unmoved. The villagers continue their daily lives, hardened by past deceptions. Hammers clang and voices murmur, a symphony of indifference. Some shake their heads, faces etched with annoyance. The village resonates with the sounds of ordinary life, deaf to Luca's pleas. In the vast meadow, a lone wolf bursts into view, a shadow against the sunlit grass. Panic erupts as the wolf scatters a flock of sheep, their bleating cries piercing the air. The wolf halts, its eyes gleaming with predatory satisfaction. A moment of triumph hangs in the air before the wolf melts back into the dense forest. The triumphant music fades, replaced by the anxious bleating of the distressed sheep, their panic echoing through the meadow. The forest stands silent, concealing the wolf. As the meadow returns to uneasy calm, the tranquil meadow is disrupted as villagers begin to arrive. The flock scatters in disarray, a stark contrast to the usual peace. Luca is on the ground, his small frame racked with sobs. The air is thick with regret as somber music fills the meadow. Each villager's face reflects a shared sense of loss and despair. In the stark expanse of an unknown place, Luca stands alone, his face streaked with tears. His body shakes with uncontrollable sobs, a testament to his inner turmoil. In a desperate plea, Luca cries out, "I didn't mean it. There really was a wolf." His words hang in the air, a haunting echo in the empty space. In the quiet solitude, old Tomas sits beside Luca. Old Tomas extends a gentle, reassuring hand, resting it on Luca's shoulder. With profound wisdom, old Tomas speaks of broken trust. Once trust is broken, even the truth can be ignored, Luca. Luca listens, absorbing the weight of old Tomas's words. In the tranquil meadow, Luca stands as a vigilant guardian, his silhouette stark against the rising sun. As the sun climbs higher, Luca tirelessly herds the sheep, ensuring their safety within the sprawling meadow. The day wanes, Luca mends fences, each action a testament to his unwavering resolve. As twilight descends, Luca's silhouette stands resolute against the fading light, a poignant symbol of duty and solitude. In the heart of the village, a sea of faces turns toward Luca, doubt clouding their expressions like a gathering storm. Luca stands alone, his figure a focal point amidst the apprehensive villagers. A silent question hangs heavy in the air, their uncertainty palpable. As Luca continues, a subtle shift ripples through the crowd, skepticism giving way to nascent understanding. The hard lines of distrust begin to soften, replaced by a tentative glimmer of hope. Fragile hope blossoms in their eyes, mirroring the sincerity radiating from Luca. In the vast meadow, Luca remains ever vigilant, his presence a comforting shield for the flock. His watchful eyes scan the horizon, ensuring the safety of his woolly charges. The sheep graze peacefully, unaware of the quiet guardian watching over them. A hopeful melody fills the air, underscoring Luca's dedication to his duty. In the tranquil meadow, Luca's presence begins to weave a new narrative of trust with the villagers. Witnessing his unwavering dedication, their hearts soften, and suspicion turns to acceptance. Each act of kindness plants a seed of reconciliation, blossoming in the hearts of the community. The meadow, once a place of division, now becomes a sanctuary of unity and renewed hope. Luca's spirit shines brightly, casting a warm glow of camaraderie over the once doubtful villagers. In the heart of the meadow, the villagers and Luca stand together, united by newfound trust and shared purpose. The sun bathes the hilltop in golden light, crowning Luca as he stands watch over his flock. The music swells, mirroring the triumph in Luca's heart as he surveys his domain. His silhouette is framed against the radiant sky, a testament to his hard-won success. Luca's flock spreads across the hillside, a living tapestry under his watchful eye. Bathed in the warmth of the sun and the melody of victory, Luca is at peace. In the heart of absolute darkness, a voice resonates, carrying the weight of untold stories. The narrator speaks, his words hanging in the air like a solemn promise. Trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and a lifetime to rebuild. His voice echoes through the void, a chilling reminder of trust's fragile nature. The darkness intensifies, amplifying the gravity of his words. The echo fades, leaving the audience to ponder the delicate balance of trust. The meadow basks in the warm glow of the sun, a haven of tranquility. The gentle sunlight graces the meadow, evoking serenity and balance. Golden sunlight washes over the tranquil meadow, a scene of perfect harmony. Bathed in sunlight, the meadow breathes with life, a symphony of peace. The music fades, leaving only the whisper of the wind and the warmth of the sun. A vibrant field stretches endlessly, a timeless canvas for a story about to unfold. Words materialize over the serene landscape. The Boy Who Cried Wolf, a timeless tale. An invitation flickers across the screen. Subscribe for more magical stories. The picturesque field remains, promising more enchanting tales.